Morning coffee with Cliff, everybody. You are in the right place. I'm so glad you're here. A little different setting this morning. Hey, let's let a few more thousand people jump on board before we get started with our gems of wisdom that we can collaborate with and share with each other. And I love going live in the vertical mode of YouTube because I know it shows up in the shorts feed. And I've been connecting with new people who aren't already subscribers, who are from all over the world. And what an exciting thing to do. Connect with people from all over the world in real time. Live streaming. It's really kind of a kick in the ass. So if you haven't tried it, I would encourage you to do it. I'm Cliff Yates, everybody, in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. And I wanted to change it up a little bit. I have been doing these morning sessions from my makeshift studio here on the island. But then I noticed some people were asking questions. What do you mean by an island? Where are you in an island? I'm in the Thousand Islands region of upstate New York. Everybody, hey, glad you're here. Thanks for chiming in. Let's wait for a few more thousand people to jump on board if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. But I wanted to change up the scenery a little bit because when I'm inside the cottage in my makeshift studio, people have no idea or don't have any perspective on where I'm at. And why not? What a beautiful day today to share the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. Let me know where you are. Let me see if I can even see your comments. Good morning, my friends. Good morning. Hey, Cliff, just happened to catch you at a good time. Hey, Richard Phillips, how are you, my friend? Oh, man, I'm living the life, and so can you. That was the theme of a stream I did not too long ago. You know how people will say, hey, you're lucky you live in California. You're lucky you live in Florida. You're lucky you live. Hey, listen. We have freedom. Move wherever the hell you want to move. Live where the hell you want to live. You can move, change it at any time. You don't like your job, change it. You don't like your friends, change them. You don't like your location, change it. Move. Go to a private island like I am here in the St. Lawrence River, Thousand Islands, New York, everybody. I wanted to change it up this morning. Wanted to get outside so people can actually see. Listen, I'm actually on an island. This is, as you know, no green screen. This is not AI generated backdrop. Hey, we're live, everybody. I like going live. No script, no notes, no teleprompter, but I'll never know what's going to happen. So the mistakes stay in. They stay in every time. Sometimes I fumble, sometimes I stumble, but that's okay. If you're like me, I thrive on real generated content from a real person, not AI generated BS that we see happening all over the world today. Hey, so I'm glad you're here, everybody. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I'm Cliff Yates, retired cop. Can you believe it or not? I was also a stand-up comedian for many, many years, writer, actor, producer, and like you, many facets to our lives, right? All of us, you included. I'm talking about you. You have many roles that you play in life, and hey, there's a great way to live, and that's trying to be our best self every day in every way than we were yesterday. It can be quite thrilling if you latch on to it. I know it's not the most exciting thing to talk about, but it's what we have absolute control over. How we think, the meaning that we give to things, and that's going to dictate the results that we get. Really, our outside circumstances are a direct reflection of how our habitual thinking has been happening in the past. But of course, we can change it right now at the drop of a hat. Hey, everyone, thanks for the positive comments today. You know, they're not always positive, but that's the way the game is played. Hey, thank you here. Glad you're here. Great backdrop, and it's real. Yeah, not fake, not AI generated. It's not a green screen. This is me in the St. Lawrence River. This is a freshwater system that flows out of the Great Lakes. Can you imagine this water right here? This exact water went over Niagara Falls many, many, many miles ago, but it flows into Lake Ontario from Lake Niagara and then out into the St. Lawrence River. And you know what? There's an American side where I am now, but way over, that landmass way over is the Canadian side. Yep, there's a New York side and a Canadian side to the St. Lawrence River. Hey, I'm so glad you're here, everybody. You are in the right place. If you've just stumbled across my channel, this is my personal channel, Cliff Yates. Hey, I'm all about personal growth, self-improvement, how we can get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. Now, I do have 60 9 years of wisdom behind me. But as far as energy, enthusiasm, physical fitness, obviously, I come at you with 29 years of age. Hey, glad you're here, everybody. Great backdrop, absolutely. Glad you're here. What? Is that my good friend coming on board? I got to check with my glasses because the sunshine is blinding me this morning. Valerie Schmidt from Pennsylvania. So glad you're here. Got some regulars coming back on the live stream. Never been a better time to be alive. You can turn on a camera in real time. You can live stream where? Around the world. For how much money? Zero. Cost? Free. Why won't we do it? I don't know. There are people who have written books. Listen, I made $1 million and this is how I did it. I wrote a book about it. You can read it and apply it to your life. How many people read the book? Not too many. Why? We don't know. One of the mysteries of life. But that's okay. You know what? You and I, collaborating together, moving forward, going in the future. Starting when? Today. Glad you're here, everybody. I'm Cliff Yates, retired cop. LA Sheriff's Deputy retired. Retired comedian. I used to perform all over Los Angeles, the Comedy Store, Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, the LA Improv, right there in Melrose, the Hollywood Improv, also the Laugh Factory on Sunset and Long Beach. And so glad you're here, everybody. You are in the right place. It's a beautiful day here in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. Let me know in the chat where you're at. I want to see. I know Victoria, you are in Pennsylvania. Hey, let me know where else in the world we have jumping on board here. If you're just jumping on the shorts feed temporarily, that's okay. Smash the subscribe button. I'm looking for the next quality subscriber, which is you. Glad you're here, everybody. Cliff Yates, I'm all about personal growth. That's what my channel's all about. If that would resonate with you in any shape, form, or ideas, if you want to plan for your future, then this is the right place. Subscribe to the channel. Come back later for my long-form content. And I love going live. You know why? Because I have no script. I have no notes. There's no teleprompter. So sometimes I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what I'm going to say. Sometimes it is blah, blah, blah. But that's the risk you take when you turn on the camera, willing to go live and connect with people in a real, raw way. No AI-generated BS. This is me in real time, in real life. So glad you're here. I was just ruminating with AI, trying to dictate and find out when I first went to my Tony Robbins seminar, the first one I went to, and I narrowed it down to 1992 in Anaheim, California, when Tony was really just rolling out the program, his 4-day immersion program, UPW, Unlimited Power Within, and 1992, Anaheim, California, 2,000 people. What a contrast. At the time, I thought that was a lot of people. We were in an Anaheim Marriott hotel, and I actually walked the hot coals, 1992. And I actually went again to a Tony Robbins seminar in LA Convention Center, 2019. I remember that specifically. So Anaheim, 1992, 2,000 people. Fast forward 2019, and LA Convention Center, 15,000 people. And one of the final speakers was Pitbull. He was amazing. Fantastic. Glad you're here, everybody. You are in the right place. Cliff Yates in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York, living our best life. You and me, not just me. I don't care what you think about me. I care what you think about yourself. That's the most important thing you can focus on today, is how you're thinking. Everything starts with a thought. Even this coffee mug, it didn't just pop out of thin air. Someone thought about it. They thought about creating it, manufacturing it, distributing it, selling it to other people. And now I have it in my hand. If you can think it in your mind, you can feel it in your hands. It's so true. Glad you're here, everybody. I love connecting with all you positively minded people. You're forward thinking. You live unlimited. Your thoughts are crazy, crazy good. Thanks for connecting with me. I appreciate all your comments, and I appreciate connecting with new people. I am building a community of progress here, one quality person at a time, and that next person is you. If you think it can't be done, you're probably right. If you think it can be, absolutely. Sometimes people come at me with crazy, crazy ideas, and you know what? I never think it can't be done. I never say, what are you thinking about? That's impossible. Never. Never heard the word impossible. Remember that? Laverne and Shirley was the TV show. Never heard the word impossible. I gotta play that song later. All right, everybody, live with expectation of great things. Get yourself on a higher vibration of life, and you're going to be surprised what you attract to yourself. Forget about the law of attraction. Before the law of attraction, it's the law of vibration. And we create our vibration, our frequency. And so you can change it, and you can make sure that you're on the higher frequencies when you are in control of your thinking. Your thinking is going to affect your emotions, and your dominating thoughts and emotions are going to create your frequency, which is going to be what you attract in your life. Hey, everybody, I'm glad you're here. I am in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. This is the St. Lawrence River. It's a beautiful freshwater seaway. There's actually over 1,864 islands here in the St. Lawrence River. And I like this backdrop. I'm going to tell you why. That island right there is Dark Island, but the castle is called Singer Castle because in 1905, Frederick Bourne built that castle. Frederick Bourne was on the board of Singer Sewing Machine at the time, and that's why it became known as Singer Castle. And now it's owned by a corporation, a group of people, and they have tours there. And if you haven't already, get over to Singer Castle. Check it out. If you can't get here, because that's Singer Castle, you want to research it, just put it into your search engine, Singer Castle, Thousand Islands, New York, and you're going to see exactly where I am, where the castle is. And isn't that a great visual backdrop to inspire us, to motivate us, right? No one's coming. We got to motivate ourselves. It's all about self-motivation, personal growth, self-improvement. We have to do the studying. We have to make sure that we are intentionally expanding and expressing more and more our true selves. You guys are getting me all fired up. You're getting me excited for the day. Win the morning and you win the day. So glad you're here. People here. That's all I need, Valerie. One person at a time. That's all I need. Now we got 3 people. You know what? Some people like 5,000 viewers, 10,000. Not me. I like 3. Keep it slow. Keep it tight. Keep it small. And you know what? We're going to create a mastermind of success. Just you and me and the 2 other people on board. I don't care about the numbers right now. I care about the message. The message. Having a positive impact on just one other person, no greater joy. If the numbers increase, they increase. If they don't, maybe it's just you and me, you and I. See how the mistakes stay in? That's how you know it's real. It's not overly edited. It's not overly published. Hey, we're live in real time. Glad you're here, everybody. I know people are jumping in and out of the shorts feed, so I will remind you, I'm in the state of New York. Can you believe that this is New York State? Beautiful. Yeah, Victoria, you know Pennsylvania is beautiful. The hills of Pennsylvania. I have somebody in a sailboat right off of my left shoulder here. They've been parked there for the last 2 nights. My temporary neighbor here in the Thousand Island region. Morning coffee with Cliff, everybody. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the Thousand Islands and welcome to my channel. 1 subscriber at a time. We're gonna be growing this bad boy. I've gotten a habit of doing these morning coffee sessions. I'm starting to like them. I think I'm going to continue. I get my regulars like you, Victoria, and you know what? It's 1 person at a time. That's all right. It doesn't matter. You can imagine just having an effect on 1 person. Victoria, I hope you're doing that. I hope you're encouraging people around you. You're going to find great joy in that. You know what? That's the best way to help yourself is to help somebody else. That's what I figured out. If I help somebody else get their dreams, then I get mine. It just works that way. It's the law of compensation. The laws of the universe are impersonal. They don't care about your political affiliation. They don't care if you're white, brown, red, or pink. The laws of nature work for all of us equally. The law of compensation works for all of us equally. I don't care who you are, what you believe, what your background is, how much money you have. if you jump off a building, the law of gravity is going to work on everybody the same way, just like the law of success. There's a lot of laws of success, and they work for everybody in the same exact way. They're impersonal. But guess what? Start from the top down. Be upside down. Up first, then down. Everybody operates from the physical first. We need to operate from the spiritual. Whatever you believe, I believe in God. Guess what? God wants you to live life more abundantly. Life is abundant. It's up to you whether you go to the ocean of success with a teaspoon or a big bucket, right? Because the abundant life is available just like the ocean. When you go down to the ocean, you know what? Take a teaspoon out. It doesn't cost you any more to take a bucket, right? Everything. Life is abundant. It's not a zero-sum game. If you get more, that doesn't mean somebody else gets less. It's available to all of us. Everybody has equal opportunity. Let's get after it. Let's you and I decide. Let's collaborate today. Let's create a mastermind of alliance that we want to get better every day in every way than we were yesterday. And when can we start? Today, right now. There is no tomorrow. You remember that statement in the movie, the Rocky movie? There is no tomorrow. We have today. Forget regret, or life is yours to miss. That's from the great Broadway production of Rent. If you haven't seen Rent, look up that movie. It's a great movie. I won't go into it, but anyways, glad you're here, everybody. It's hard to see the comments right now. I got such bright sunshine here in the St. Lawrence River, but it's an amazing place. If you've never visited the Thousand Islands, New York, I want you to get there someday, some way, so that you can experience those 1,864 jewels of islands all around. I'm on my own private island here. Everything is possible to you that believe. And I want you to know that belief is your superpower. And the cost of believing better is zero. You got this, everybody. Thanks for chiming in this morning. Morning coffee with Cliff. Let's get after it today. Let's make today a great day. Let's not leave it to chance. Let's not leave it to luck or circumstance. Let's us control how we have a great day. And we can do that with our thinking, our attitude, what we focus on. Where focus goes, energy flows. I learned that a long time ago, over 35 plus years ago, when I went to my first Tony Robbins seminar, 1992 in Anaheim, California, 2,000 people. And then I went again in 2019 when there was 15,000 people. And guess who was there the final day in the LA Convention Center? Pitbull was there. Pitbull was the final speaker in 2019. And he told an amazing story. He always wanted to be a rapper as a young boy, but his mom would pick him up from school in Miami. And he wanted to listen to rap music. But oh no, his mom kept playing those damn Tony Robbins tapes. He kept hearing that over and over in his mind. And guess what? He said, look outside right here, 2019, LA Convention Center, and my jet is parked right next to Tony Robbins. What a success story. Pitbull. Oh man, I love it. I made a fire here at the end of the island last night. I made a video and I put that song Fireball by Pitbull with the video. Came out pretty good. Glad you're here, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Boom. Boom. Motion effects emotion, baby. You want to change your state? Start with your physiology, how you're moving your body. Then change what you're focusing on. Then change your self-talk. What are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself on a habitual basis, on a daily basis? What kind of questions are you asking yourself? Change your questions, change your life, because your subconscious mind is always going to be searching for the answer. So if you ask a stupid question, why am I so screwed up? Your brain will not argue with you. It will not say, no, you're not screwed up. You're an amazing person. No, it'll accept the question. It'll look for the answer. All you have to do is change the question. Hey, what's great in my life right now? What am I most grateful for in my life right now? What am I most looking forward to right now in my life? And all those thoughts come into my mind. And maybe right now they come into your mind. That's the power of influence. Never underestimate the power of your influence. Believe it or not, you have great influence all the people around you. The proximity of people around you, they see you, they listen to you, and you have an opportunity always to have a positive influence on somebody else if you will take it. And I want to encourage you to do that. There's no greater joy than having a positive impact on somebody else. I learned that a long time ago, and that's why I like to study it, share it, and repeat it. Rinse and repeat, everybody. If you haven't already, become a master of your creative imagination. You have infinite potential within you. I know you do. I have more confidence in you than you do in yourself. Believe me, if that resonates with you, subscribe to the channel. We can share these ideas, principles, and values as we go forward. I'm growing my channel one quality person at a time, and the next one is going to be you. Yep, 2 people on the live stream. Some people like 100,000, 200,000. Not me. I like 2. Small, tight group. Going forward, we got this. You're a champion. All right, everybody. Good to connect with you this morning on my live stream all over the world. Can you imagine? You can turn on a camera and live stream all around the world. Let me share a negative comment I had the other day on the YouTube channel. And the person said, "Oh, it's amazing how these old people have gotten into turning on their camera and figuring out how to live stream." Listen, pal, my response was, I was making videos 56 years ago when I used to pick up my dad's Super 8mm film movie camera, and I made little movies, and I had them developed, and then I fed it into my projector, and I showed those small little movies to my mom, dad, my neighbors. And yes, now it is quite amazing. You can turn on your camera and you can live stream in real time to the world. Never been a better time to be alive. Can you imagine if you have a product or a service, you can turn on a camera and share that with the world for free? There was a time not too long ago. I mean, you had to buy television time. You had to buy radio time if you wanted to advertise to the masses. Now you can connect and market to the masses by sharing for free on live platforms all over the world. Never been a better time to be alive if you'll take advantage of it. It's all about advantage, getting leverage on yourself to take the proper actions that you need to take to create a better life for yourself. No one's going to create that for you. You're going to have to do it yourself, and you have the opportunity, you have the ability. It dwells within you, everybody. Morning Coffee with Cliff. So glad to connect with you. I'm backing off here a little bit to give you a wide look at where I am in the Thousand Islands, New York. Hey, everybody. Good morning. It's Morning Coffee with Cliff, live from the Thousand Islands, New York. Hey, Mr. Big Shot. That's right, baby. Boom. Not only am I a big shot, you are a big shot. You think I'm important? No, you're the most important person in the world. You. And that's what you need to adopt as your philosophy. I've tried it. I do it on a daily basis, and I go out in the field with other people. You know what I do? I talk to people as if they're the most important person in the world. And then I look for a legitimate way to compliment them. You know what? I pay attention. I really see them. I look at their jewelry, their clothing. Is there something about them that I can legitimately and authentically compliment them on? You know what? I'm talking to myself. We always think in our minds, well, I don't want to compliment this person because it's going to be awkward and they don't really care. It's not awkward, and people do care. You can't imagine what a word of encouragement or just a compliment to other people means to that person. They're not always going to tell you. You may not always get positive feedback or a response, but I'm telling you, it has a positive impact on that person. We don't know what other people are going through. Sometimes people are going through tragedy, troubles in their life. They really don't want to engage with anybody. So when we come into their sphere with our joyous greeting, sometimes they're not receptive to it. That's all right, because a lot of people are. Sometimes we have to find our people. We have to find our tribe. Maybe you are going to connect with me by subscribing to the channel. If so, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the family, a community of progress. It's a great day to be alive. Glad you're here, everybody. Welcome. Thousand Islands, New York. What a magical place. Very thankful. I'm grateful that I'm here. I hope you're thankful and grateful where you are. But you know what? How about we create a compelling future? Set great ambitions and goals, write them down, get them as dominating thoughts in your mind on a daily basis, plant those in your subconscious mind with great feeling, emotions, and guess what? You're going to start manifesting in the future the physical reality of your dreams and ambitions that you created in your mind with your pictures. All right, everybody. So glad you're here. Hey, good morning. So glad you're here. Hey, I'm glad you're here. Hey, thanks for the good morning. Who we got? Hey, Mac, you're back. Hey, Mac the Knife is back. All right, everybody. I'm in the Thousand Island region of upstate New York. Hey, Mac, I took it outside today because sometimes people ask, what do you mean on an island? I'm on an island in the St. Lawrence River in upstate New York. Everybody, this is no AI generated backdrop. This is no green or blue screen. This is me, real time, real life. Wanted to take it outside to give you a view of what I see. And you know what I see in the backdrop every morning? I see, oh, there it is. I see Singer Castle. In 1905, Frederick Bourne, he built that castle on Dark Island. At the time, he was on the board of Singer Sewing Machine, and that's why it became known as Singer Castle. And now it's owned by a corporation, and they open to the public. And everybody can stop by there, and they can take a tour of the castle. And it's quite an amazing castle. And it's quite an amazing story that they tell on the tour. If you haven't already, get yourself to the Thousand Islands, New York. Get yourself to Dark Island. Experience the history of this castle. Maybe it'll motivate you, inspire you. It does me. I've been through that tour about 50 times because when guests come and visit me here on the island, it's a great place to take them. And why not? Look at the castle. I can get there by boat in about 4 minutes. And so why not? It's in my backyard, and it's a great thing to share with people and experience that with friends, family, and just people. You want to show up here? I'll take you myself. Get here to my island, Elm Tree Island, Hammond, New York, and we'll take a trip out there to Singer Castle, baby. And I think it's going to help motivate us to a compelling future. All right, everybody. So glad you're here. Oh, man, you guys are awesome today. What the hell? We have nothing but positive comments. We have nothing but encouraging words. And you know what? That's not always the case, but that's the case today. This morning, morning coffee with Cliff. I feel full of energy, enthusiasm, and really looking forward to a compelling future. Great things are happening for all of us. Life is happening for us. And sometimes I've done it. I've had it happen. Life is going to hit you no matter what. You're going to go through seasons, and there's going to be patterns in life. And if you will recognize those patterns and seasons, you can start to anticipate. You can bank on it because they keep repeating. That's right. If you're in a winter season of your life, even if it's a harsh winter, I know it's tough. But guess what? Every time spring follows winter. Winter never follows winter. It's a season. You're going through trouble, tragedy. Listen, like a bridge over troubled waters. I'll be here for you. Subscribe to the channel. You're going to get through it. Hey, I'm going through hell. Yeah, keep going. You're going to go through it. You're going to come out the other side. You are in a tunnel, maybe, but guess what? There's a light at the end. Keep rolling, baby. Do not stop moving ever. Keep going. Be the embodiment of perseverance. Nothing can stop you. This is not about me. I don't care what you think about me. You're judging me. I want you to like me. I'm a pretty good guy, but that's okay. I want you to like yourself. I want you to judge yourself. And I want you to start thinking in a positive way about your life and the opportunities that you have available to you going forward. And you're going to say, you know what got me going? I saw Cliff Yates on a live feed. Man, I subscribed to his channel, and we've been collaborating ever since. Hey, let's collaborate. We can become brothers and sisters going forward with a great attitude, which is going to affect our altitude. You are awesome. You have greatness within you. I see it. Do you remember when you were young, maybe in high school, and you had maybe one teacher who saw something in you? They actually saw you and they saw potential in you and they gave you some encouraging words. I had three. I had three teachers who saw greatness within me. They gave me encouraging words. Those three teachers, their voices still resonate with me today. As a matter of fact, all three are dead. But what's not dead is the memory of their encouraging words. And maybe your encouraging words can live in the hearts and minds of somebody else. Wouldn't that be a great thing? It's kind of exciting. It's exciting to think about it. And our thoughts are what we have control over. All right, everybody, I appreciate you. Morning Coffee with Cliff has come to an end, and I'm glad you're here. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next video.